Hey, what's up guys, it's Oakley, and a nice little teaser just came in that many people might have missed. I'll go ahead and show the video and then we'll get back.
Something stirs in the World's Edge Mountains.
So as you saw right there, this is obviously a short video, but nonetheless very tantalizing teaser of what's to come hopefully soon, and this is going to be introducing the next of the factions, the main 4 playable ones. This is going to be obviously the Dwarves. So I thought this was really an awesome trailer because, well, first off, it starts just straight up in an underground mine. Now, from what I think that seems to indicate is we will maybe in the final game see some underground gameplay, underground maps. I can't even really begin to imagine how that's going to play out, but if you're going to do the Dwarves justice, and if you're going to do the Karaks, which is the Dwarven stronghold within a mountain, justice, then you have to somehow implement, mountains and underground passages. So if CA is going to go ahead and do that, which hopefully by this image, I hope that's what that indicates, then, maybe that even means on the campaign map, people have said that perhaps there's a secondary campaign map which is one above ground, one below ground, and that would maybe make sense where you could have, that's where the Skaven networks would come into effect. Obviously Skaven has not been mentioned yet, but in future titles we may be seeing that. So that's right off the bat. Then we start to see some cool closer looks at the dwarf models. People are saying that this is going to be one of the master engineers, so the dwarves obviously like to tinker with gadgets, and so they have a lot of cool things. And in particular, this video, what the master engineer is running towards is going to be the gyrocopter. So this is going to be a steam-powered helicopter with a cannon in the front, and this is one of the many different, very good engineering things that the dwarfs have at their disposal. Now, they do have a bunch of other things. They have some of the best engineering, I believe, in the world. The Empire definitely gives them a run for their money, but the precision and the things that the dwarves are able to do is pretty much untouchable, I think, in this lore. So anyways, that's what to expect. The gyrocopter, I'm glad this is featured. It's pretty notable in the Warhammer universe, and it does give the dwarves the advantage to zip around the battlefield. Now, I'm wondering if the gyrocopter will function as a group of units, where you have maybe a dozen or so flying around attacking people, or if it functions more like a mount. That would be interesting. If that's the gyrocopter is a mount specifically for master engineers who would function just like the heroes. That would be interesting. Much like the orcs, the greenskins, some of their mages can have a mount which might be a wolf or a boar or something like that, or maybe even a spider. In this case, the dwarves then get a gyrocopter. So again, this plays out to the distinction between the races. And yeah, also during the trailer, you heard the voice of what people are saying is Thorgrim Grudgebear. He is supposed to be the Lord of Karak, the capital of the Dwarven Empire. And so he is famous for the great book of grudges he holds, which recounts sort of the many grudges that people have done against him. The dwarves in the lore are famous for, keeping track of every little thing that someone did against them, and, it might be a reason why they go, they don't help you out, or maybe they even go to war for you. So the voice for that was awesome. Definitely set the tone for it, and I really like that they're hopefully going to be dropping some news soon on the dwarves. I think as a faction playing differently, it's going to be very, very interesting. People have said, how are the dwarves going to work? I mean, they're all supposed to be just, slow-moving warriors. And what I think people did say to counter that pretty appropriately is people were saying, imagine the dwarves kind of like a Sparta faction. Some very high-tier elite warriors who can stand their own. They can basically one-up everyone, and they're going to deal, they want to be very compact and fight right through there. But then, unlike Sparta, they actually have some really good ranged troops, so the artillery, stuff like that. And then they don't really have much in the cavalry department, so they're going to rely mostly on heavy infantry, much, again, like I said, Sparta, and hopefully they're going to want to stick to the mountains. If you bring them out in the fields, then flanking around them, just like flanking around a phalanx, will probably be the best way to take them out. Anyways, that's going to be pretty much as we can take out of this trailer. Stay tuned for more. As I said, this is a teaser, so hopefully they'll be dropping us the whole trailer on us soon enough. So stay tuned for that. I will see you in the next one.